Sunday, not Sunday, Sunday. I didn't want to make anything for breakfast. It's late. We had a coffee with a Mexican bread. Have you guys seen how expensive bread is nowadays? It's like, oh my god. So we found this big bread that is only $2.99. So you can save a little bit of money by buying bigger pieces of bread instead of buying all those different conchas, puerquitos, whatever. And then I had my coffee. So I didn't want to cook, but things have to get done. So we went to Vallarta yesterday and we bought some already cut, already peeled cactus. And I'm just gonna cut it. And I'm not bored, but it's Sunday. I really don't want to do anything, but no one's gonna come and cook for me, so. Actually, my son cooks for me sometimes, but today he's working, so I have no other choice. So I'm very excited because this week we actually fixed our chickens area and we moved our 4-month-old chickens with the bigger chickens, but we made a separate area for them in the back, in the chicken area. I'll probably take you guys later. But for now, we're gonna focus on breakfast. And have you ever had cactus, nopalitos? I like making nopales. I cook them and I can make them with eggs, or I can make them with a like pico de gallo, and you add nopales. They're very, very yummy. I hope your Sunday is you're doing great. I know most people may be at church today. I'm not a church person. Not at all. I also have the washing machine going. And what did you guys have for breakfast? I'll show you when I'm making this how they look. Okay. We gotta cut the nopales so we can cook them. And then after they're cooked, we need to rinse them. Once they're rinsed, then we gotta cut onion, tomatoes, chiles, jalapenos or serranos. And then we fry them with the eggs. And they come out really good. Okay, hello. I have 3 nopales plants, but they're too small, so I can't really cut all of the nopalitos that we get from them. And I have to let them get a little bit bigger and stronger so I can actually make them myself. But yes, I have made nopales from my own cactuses. I do live in an area that gets really, really cold, so I've had them in pots. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put them somewhere where they won't die in the winter. My husband and I like nopales, but my kids, not really. They rather not. Even though they are very healthy. They have a lot of fiber, and I like the taste of them. But my kids rather have breakfast sandwiches and processed meats and all of that. That's just how it is. Now, cutting nopales that have all the thorns and everything, that is labor intensive. It's a lot of work, but they're actually much, much better when you cut them yourself and you clean them yourself. They're really, really good. But if I don't have nopales, I can't clean them, and when I clean them, they always get thorns in my hands. Because there is no easy way of doing it. No easy way. These little pieces I'm taking off, I'm going to give them to the chickens. I have so many pairs. I'll probably make a video cleaning them up because I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. We spend months watering the trees so that we get pears, and then we get them all at the same time. You guys want to see them? Look how many pears I have. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of that. I am a horrible baker. Horrible baker. I try, but no, nothing comes good. I can cook real good. Everybody likes my food, except my kids. So now we're gonna go from here, and I'm gonna put them in a pot. I'm gonna prepare the pot. I'll be right back. I don't really put a lot of water because I like them to get cooked on their own. So I'm just gonna add maybe a half a cup of water because they're gonna, when you're cooking them, they're gonna let go of their juices. This is all the water I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna take it to the stove and then I'll take the camera over there. And I cook all the time, so my kitchen is not a kitchen that looks like you can hold in. I make breakfast, dinner, lunch. Very rarely we go out to eat. So don't judge. Turn it on. Let me see. Oh, I need to erase this. I'm making nopales, which is a cactus that you can eat. I'm cutting them. Give me a second. I gotta raise my stand. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's locked. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna raise it and I'm gonna cook it. I'm going to cook them. My son made the fluffiest pancakes yesterday. I was so shocked. So now we're just gonna put it in medium heat. What? Do pues menos que, I don't know what that means. What language is that? So I'm gonna add seasoning salt and regular salt, because in this household everything gets seasoned as you're cooking it. But you don't want them to get fully cooked. We're just gonna cook them a little bit. As soon as they change color, then I'm gonna take them out. See how they get? If we mix them, they cook more evenly. On the other side of the camera, I'm gonna start cutting my vegetables for the eggs. Maybe a little dark in here, but I hope you're having a nice Sunday. To make birria, but then I still have chicken from yesterday and the other day, so I'm not going to cook anything else. I'll probably make it tomorrow. And I will show you guys how I make the sauce for the birria. For now, I'm just going to focus on making my nopales. And if I make too much, I usually just put my eggs into tacos. And then we just warm those up in the air fryer and they get like nice and toasty. And you see how they get slimy? This goes away when they start cooking. I'm not sure if they cook better if we cover them. I never cover them because I have to mix them. And they do get a little bit of a better flavor if we add onion. So on my eggs, I'm gonna add onions, like maybe a quarter of an onion, and a jalapeno, and maybe a tomato. Some people even add their oil in here and they let them start frying, but I want to leave some cactus ready cooked for another meal, so if I add the oils, then that changes the flavor. I won't be able to use it in a pico de gallo like I told you earlier, but they come out really good in a pico. I've seen people doing pico de gallo with nopales that are raw. They just have to take all of that slimy off. All the slime, not slimy. Okay, yes, I know. You don't like nopales. That's funny. That's cute, actually. Nope. Love it. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Yeah, I'm making nopales with eggs. I'm chopping the chiles over here. You see how they're changing color? When they all they'll have that color, then they're ready. We're not gonna overcook them because otherwise they're tasteless. You wanna have a little bit of that, have like a little bit of a sour taste. I don't even know how to, mostly chopping my onions and my chiles. Salsa. Probably later, I'm not sure yet. I have a great light right here. I have a good light down here. But it is what it is. I think I need under the counter lights. So this is ready. So when the other stuff is cooked, and let's see how they're doing. The nopales are almost ready. See that? Maybe a little too high. See how they're almost all the same color? Just a little. See how much water we have? And I only added like a quarter of a cup. Okay. I'm gonna give them another couple of minutes. And I'm gonna prepare my pot for the eggs. See how beautiful they look? They're almost ready. Just a few more minutes. I think it's pretty ready. See, they all look almost the same color. A couple minutes. I'm going to take the onions out. I put too much onion. Let me see. I don't like boiled onion. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my coladera. Get a box to raise my camera. I'm not going to really rinse them because then you take away the flavor. So now, over here, my pan is horrible, I know. It's old. I need new ones. They're expensive. So, then we're just gonna have to do. Now we get a little bit of, well, not a little bit, olive oil. There. And then I think I'm gonna go get my charger because the phone is kind of low. So give me a second. It's on medium low heat, and I don't know, should I add ham to it? I really like it with bacon, but bacon is gonna take like, I don't know, 20 minutes to cook. Well, not 20 minutes, but I'm gonna cut a little bit of ham. I still have a little bit of a chunk of ham that we get at Costco, and I'm just gonna add it so we get a little bit of protein. Ham is really not my favorite. Like, I enjoy ham in a sandwich, like a cold sandwich, but cooked ham, not that much. But okay, I'm gonna do it just so you guys can see how you can also make it with ham. Okay, now hopefully it's not too hot. No. So there's the ham. I got some eggs from my 2-month-old chickens, and look how cute their eggs are. Look, they're this small versus this small. So these chickens are like 3 months old, and they already started laying, and that's why I told you that I'm gonna show you later, or maybe tomorrow, the area we made for them. So I thought we bought 8 chickens, and we got 8 chickens and 1 rooster. And I already have a chicken area with a rooster, and so we can't have too many roosters. And then we got the baby girls that we've been showing you on the lives. Those are right now going to be 8 weeks. So husband is up there building an area for them because we're gonna make them a chicken run and their house and everything. So that's gonna be cute. I might do a few lives on that. So I'm gonna add the onions and the jalapeno. I'll add the tomatoes in like maybe a minute or so when this start getting a little soft. And I'm going to add the blend. My favorite seasoning ever, this one. Makes everything taste amazing. And it doesn't have any sugar. Not that I don't eat sugar, but not in my food. I lowered it too much, so now I have to wait for it to warm up. So we're gonna fry the onions a little bit. When it gets hot again, I've already purchased another one because the other one is almost empty. But yeah, it is one of the best seasonings. also doing laundry today. I don't know what you guys are doing on your Sunday, but since I gotta make sure that all the eggs are safe, I'm gonna crack them before I throw them in there. Oh wow, shells are really hard. Oh, how cute! Look at this is from the tiny egg. Look at how cute her shells are. I'm gonna start cracking the eggs so I don't have to do it when I'm already throwing them in the pot. I think it's time for the tomatoes. Look at the size of the new chickens and the older chickens. The size of their eggs. So now I'm gonna add the nopales. So I want them to get a little bit fried. See, and I still have nopales left for another meal. You can make eggs again in 2 days. And I'll add some oregano. You can add it now, you can add it later. It's really up to you. And here goes the eggs. We eat eggs every single day, so that's why we have the chickens. If you have homemade salsa, you can add it here and it gives it a little bit of a better flavor. But mine is a little questionable by now. A little more oregano. I may still add it. Think about it. Forget it. Put this one away for so I can have some more things. Maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. And here comes the salsa. I like my salsa to fry a little bit before I incorporate it with the eggs. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Oops. Ah, it's hot. And if you have queso cotija or fresh cheese or crumbled cheese, I like to add some. It's a long process. This has taken me 35 minutes to get to this point. So yeah, it is for someone that has the time to cook this. I'm gonna turn my comal on. Warm up the tortillas. This was made by my husband. It's really good to warm up your tortillas. Nothing fancy, just a simple. See? I do have fancier ones, but I don't use them. So like that one. Okay, this is going to be turned on. I'm gonna go call my husband so he can come and eat. And but look how beautiful. And this is how I'm gonna give it to him. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess this is the first time I've actually shown you the whole process. So have a great Sunday, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.